Awesome. Happy Monday. I am so excited to be with you today. We are going to talk about the comp plan and how you can make money with the Forever Pack. So the one thing I love about the Isagenix comp plan is there are two ways that we make money in Isagenix. There's the fast cash, and then there's the long-term residual income. Now, if you saw a couple of calls earlier where I talked, I wanted everyone to really make the mindset shift to the long-term income, because that's really where the magic is. That's where the freedom income is. That's where you're going to see big changes in your life. But we do know the fast cash is there and it's relevant and there's a need for it because it helps people pay for their products. So when we talk about the Forever Pack, if you've been in Isagenix for a while, it does not currently have a product introductory bonus, which is a way that a lot of people earn fast cash with Isagenix, right? But I'm here to lay out for you exactly what it's going to look like so that you and your customers both know how you can earn money with the Forever Pack, and so that you can really simply see that there is a huge benefit for people sharing the Forever Pack for long-term money, okay? So we're going to lay out what that looks like. So in the Isagenix compensation plan, many of you have been in Isagenix for a while, but if you're brand new, welcome. Our compensation plan is based on a simple model. It's called you share, they share, and then we just keep repeating. So you share, they share, repeat. That's the foundation of exactly how we build our Isagenix business. And it all starts with two. Just two, you guys, just two. We're not saying you have to enroll or help your entire neighborhood, though you probably will want to, but it only starts with two. So I want to talk about a couple of things before I really lay out for you exactly what this is going to look like financially. So number one, the Forever Pack costs less money than the packs that have the product introductory bonuses associated with Isagenix. So let's lay out what the money looks like, because I think that's important for people to understand. So I want you to know that none of my numbers include tax and shipping, because we all live in different parts of the country and the world, and this is going to look different for everyone. So we should know that the prices I'm going to list today are based solely on North America, so US and Canada. So if you are joining us from around the world, your pricing will just vary slightly, okay? No tax and shipping included. So just keep that in mind when you're using these numbers with other people. To start on the Forever Pack, you're going to have your $29 annual membership fee that's going to allow you to buy Isagenix at wholesale prices for an entire year for $29. It's like a total steal, you guys. And then you're going to have the cost of that initial product order. So for that, with the Forever Pack, without tax and shipping, you're looking at $187.90. That's really hard to see, but I promise you that's what it says, $189.90. Now, because we're talking about forever long-term nutrition, part of what I want you to consider is what are going to be the ongoing costs that people are going to have with their Forever Pack as they move forward past month one. So basically we have the same cost less the $29 membership fee, right? Because they're only going to pay that once in a 12-month period. So for month two, their investment is going to be $158.90. And then in this example, we're going to go another month out, which is to month three, and that's going to be another $158.90. So for 3 months of nutrition, are you with me? 90 days, you're talking about an investment with your annual membership of $505.70, okay? This is going to be important as we lay this out. $505.90 for 3 months worth of products, okay? So you can start to see why the fact that we're not getting a product introductory bonus is not that big of a deal. Because in Isagenix, what did I say? The foundation of our compensation plan is you helping 2 friends or family or people that you love get started with this amazing nutrition. So this is how we're going to play this out. These numbers here so you guys know what your investment is going to be those first 3 months. You start here. You are so freaking happy. You feel good. Your immunity is boosting. You're like feeling more energetic. You are sleeping better. You feel fantastic. And you cannot stop talking to your coworkers about it. So you actually help 2 coworkers get started. So Brenda over here, she's like ready to roll. She's like, I don't know what you're doing, but I'll just have whatever that is. I don't care what's in it. If it's illegal, that's fine. And then you're going to start your husband, Mark, because Mark is watching you totally transform and you're like, this is bananas. Okay, so Isagenix is actually going to reward you, remember, because all it was finding two, and they're going to give you $50. Now, I'm going to change colors here. $50 to some people seems like a small amount of money. But what I want you to consider is your initial investment was $187.90. Do you know what that $50 is? It means you got 26% off your initial pack. 26% off. So for like easy figures that any consumer can understand, let's say the way that we talk to people about you share with your two people, is we're going to say, if you help two people get started, you're going to get 25% back off your initial investment. Because people can understand that. People understand a sale. They understand a coupon. They understand a good deal, right? 25% off. That starts ringing bells. Do you know how crazy people in the Midwest go for the 30% off Kohl's coupons? I don't know if you guys have Kohl's by you, but like we have Kohl's by us. People like literally will like push each other over for a 30% off coupon. 25% off when you make $50. Don't talk about it in terms that people will think is like, oh, I'm not going to go through all that for $50. 25% off. That's a lot, you guys. Okay? Now, I'll go back. I'll circle back to what the promotion is happening right now and how they can earn more money. Now, Brenda, she's like a total badass. I'm just going to say it. She's amazing, and she talks to everyone. So she freaking goes and gets her hair done, and she enrolls like 5 people on the spot. But for this circumstance, Brenda goes to the hair salon, and she is chatting with her stylist and the woman sitting in the chair next to her, and she like enrolls them because she's like, I don't know, you got to get on this stuff, right? So Brenda finds her 2 people because this is the start of you share, they share, right? And Brenda only needs to find her 2 people, remember, because this is all about 2 people. So Brenda finds her 2 people, and you know what Isagenix does? They say, thank you, Brenda, or they say thank you to you for helping Brenda, and they're going to give you $100 for helping her. So you've now made another $100, and Mark is going to do the same thing because he's your husband and you're going to make him. So you're going to earn $100 for helping Mark find his 2 people. That is you share, they share. That's what we repeat over and over again in Isagenix. Now, you've just made $250. Remember, for 3 months, your whole investment is $505 for 3 months. And you've just made $250. I'm not a mathematician, but that's like 50% of your cost for 3 months worth of this amazing nutrition, right? Now, if you do this within your first 60 days, I always am like, and pause, because 60 days, Isagenix is going to say, you did this fast. We love you. You're sharing this nutrition. You're amazing. And we're going to give you another $250. You have now made $500, and you have shown your friend, Suze, how to make $500. Okay, so go back here. This is why this was important. 3 months of nutrition, $505.70. You have shown Suze how to make $500 to pay for 3 months of nutrition. Not just her first pack, not just her first 30 days, 3 months worth of her products. This is the fast cash. This is the fast cash. Now, right now, Isagenix has a promotion running through the end of the month. And if anybody that becomes a consultant that enrolls now through the end of the month, you can earn an extra $100. So there is an incentive to move fast and share this with people. Obviously, we know that currently, if you are on this call live on March 18th, 2019, Isagenesis is out of stock because it's amazing. So your numbers are going to vary just slightly, but there is a reason and incentive for people to move fast. And right now that is that extra $100 bonus. So if you enroll somebody today with a pack of a similar size, over 100 BV, and they enroll their friends with 100 BV, you can show them how to earn $600 instead of $500. Okay. So I think this is really, really important that people see and know and understand. Because at first, the mindset shift of there's no product introductory bonus can seem like maybe we're, like it's going to affect our business. But the reality is we want people to be on long-term nutrition, and we want to help them get that nutrition for free. And we have done that. We've paid for 3 months of their nutrition for only doing you share, they share within your first 60 days. And I don't know about you, but you guys, I just think that to like go back to this 25% off for just enrolling 2 people, people can get behind that. They can understand that. And I think that is going to be a real key, because Suze can get behind that she can enroll her husband and then her girlfriend, Brenda. She can get behind that. And then she can say the same thing to Brenda. Brenda, do you want to get 25% off your products? And people can get that. Now, the long-term money in Isagenix is in what we call is our residual income. You make money making what we call cycles. Now, this is usually where people like glass over and they like go into the weeds. They're like, seriously, I don't know who you are or what you're talking about, but like, I don't get it. So I'm going to try to break this down for you in a way that makes sense. All right. I want you to picture that you are the badass entrepreneur that you are, and you go into the bank today and you say, I need to open 2 bank accounts because my business is about to explode and I have 2 streams of income coming in and I need 2 bank accounts. Okay? So you're going to go to the bank and you're going to open yourself 2 checking accounts. This is your Louie on the left. That's your first bank account. And then Rachel, she's on your right here. These are just the names for your bank account. They're not actual people. These are your 2 bank accounts, right? Louie, he's on the left, and Rachel's on the right. Those are your 2 bank accounts. Roll with me here. I know some of you are already glossing over. Here we go. This is you. You now have 2 bank accounts happening in your world. Isagenix is built on a binary compensation plan. That means you only have 2 sides you're building. If you've never been in network marketing, that makes no sense to you. You don't even really care that it's a binary. It doesn't even matter. Here's what you want to know. You only have to accumulate volume in 2 places, okay? You have a left side and you have a right side. That's why the bank accounts were named Louie and Rachel, the left and the right, okay? Anytime somebody orders an Isagenix product that is on your left side, we're going to make a little dash mark so we can delineate here. Isagenix products have business volume associated with them. Basically, in easy peasy terms, it's a point value. Isagenix is an international company. Yay, we love that. So our compensation and our commission cannot be based on currency, okay? So in a lot of sales jobs, you're like, well, we make 6%, we make 3%. You guys, we're an international company. We can't even do that because our currency changes, right? So that's why all the Isagenix products basically have a point value associated with them. Points are how you earn the long-term money in Isagenix. So here are you. You enrolled your friend Suze, remember? She just enrolled. She just did that Forever Pack. She enrolled her friend Brenda and her husband Mark. They're all on the left side, okay? So Suze ordered a Forever Pack, which is 108 BV is the Forever Pack, you guys. For easy math, we're just going to just say 100 because, let's be honest, that's just easier for me. So Suze orders 100, Brenda orders 100, and Mark orders 100. What this means is that because they're on your left side, all those points are going to roll into your left bank account. So I just picture like every time somebody orders and places an order, like ding, 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 and you have 300 here. 300 points that have accumulated and rolled into that bank account that you received or that you opened. Now, on this side, you're going to enroll a few other people. You're going to enroll your mom and your sister and her neighbor, Marlene, and you're going to keep enrolling people, okay? So on here, you have two people that you've helped find their 2 people, right? Because we do you share, they share, repeat. We just keep doing it over and over again. So in this circumstance, all of these 3 people ordered 100 BV. The next 3 people ordered 100 BV. Again, I'm not a mathematician, but that adds up to 600. 600 points. Ding, 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 ding. They roll into your bank. 600 points. Now, in the Isagenix compensation plan, anytime your banks hit 300 on one side and 600 on the other side, they like, ding, you make $54. Every time they hit 300 and 600, ding, $54. This means, you guys, if every 30 days, Susie and Brenda and Mark and your mom and her sister and Marlene and David and Bill's best friend and Bill's best friend's sister, every time they order, rolls into your bank. And anytime it hits 300 on one side and 600 on the other, ding, you make $54. Again, someone on this call is going to be listening to this and they're going to think, well, $5,400 or $54 is not that much. Like that just doesn't seem like a lot of money. Here's where the power of the compensation plan works. Remember we talked about Brenda, and Brenda is like chatty Cathy woman who has gone and shared in her beauty salon that she is taking these amazing vitamins and these superfood shake smoothies and she feels great. So you enrolled your friend Susie, and Brenda freaking enrolls 20 people. She just can't stop talking because she just can't stop talking, but she just keeps talking and talking and talking. The power of our compensation plan is Brenda enrolls her sister Sally, and Sally enrolls Marilyn. You earn on Marilyn. Anytime Marilyn places an order, it rolls into your bank account. And every time the bank account hits $300, $600, $54. This is about leverage. If you can understand how our residual income model works, it's all about leverage, okay? And that $54 soon turns into $108, which turns into whatever that is next. I don't know. You guys are like, you see, you don't even have to like be good at math to do this business. All right, so here is our next exercise that I want to really lay out for you because reality is so important to me. I can cast the vision. I can dream with anyone. Like I could stay up until the middle of the night to dream with you. But I am not in the business of just selling people on the dream and the vision. I want them to understand what it takes. So I want somebody that is joining me via Zoom because I'm also on Facebook Live. I want somebody that is on the Zoom to tell me a dollar amount they would like to make in their Isogenics business in the next 12 months. And we're going to lay out exactly what that looks like customer base wise and how many customers you need in your Isogenics business. So
$1,000.
$1,000.
Tasha Holtzinger, $1,000 a month.
$1,000 a month. Okay. All right, hang on. Let me clear this off. All right. So Tasha wants to make $1,000 a month, which annually, that would be $12,000 a year, okay? Now, you guys, I want you to get how this formula works because you can duplicate this, meaning you have to figure out a way that you can show people how to do this. The fast cash is great, and that's great to show people to get them into action, to have them want the 25% off. But what you really want is for them to see how the residual income side works. And while it makes people head spin to talk about cycles and banks and business volume, what they can understand is what I'm about to break down for you, okay? So let's say Tasha just said to me, Julie, I want to make $12,000 in the next year. So we know there are 52 weeks in the year. So you would take whatever number somebody gives you and you would divide it by 52. Okay? So if this is easy math. Thank you, Tasha. So we're going to say Tasha wants to earn $1,000 a month. Okay? Now, you need to keep breaking it down, right? Because we are so lucky we get paid weekly in Isogenics. So what that breaks down to, you would take whatever this monthly number is, and you would divide it by 4. So for Tasha, that's $250 a week that she wants to make in her Isogenics business. Now, $250 a week is 4.6 cycles. So we're just going to say you would take, this would be $250 divided by $54, right? Because that's the average of a cycle, which is 4.6. So we're going to say Tasha's goal is to get to 5 cycles a week. And remember, if you were on the call a few weeks ago, we are not all about building a house of cards. We are about building a house of bricks. So we don't want Tasha to hit 5 cycles once. We want Tasha to hit the 5 cycles every single week, okay? So because we know we need 300 business volume on one side and 300 and 600 on either side to cycle, we're just going to add those numbers together. So we know we need approximately 900 in business volume to generate one cycle, okay? So hold with me here. So we need 5 cycles, and we need 900 basically points funneling through Tasha's business center. So what that looks like is 4,500 BV flowing through Tasha's organization per week, okay? Now, in Isogenics, the average order basket size, according to Corporate's report, is 120. So 120 BV is the average order basket size. So we're going to take the 4,500 and we're going to divide it by 120. That means we need 37 and a half people ordering per week. Do you see that? Do you see how we get to that number? Like, it's about you seeing the reality. Okay, so Christina says she doesn't see it. Okay, so let's start at the top. The annual goal is $12,000. We're dividing that by the number of weeks in a year, which is 52 weeks, to get to $1,000 a week. Because we get paid weekly, we're dividing that by 4. So our per week goal is $250, which we're saying we're going to average out to mean we need 5 cycles. Because a cycle is basically worth 900 business volume, we need 4,500 points within our Isogenics organization to cycle 5 times a week. The average order basket size is 120 BV. So it's really flipped. It should be 5,400 divided by 120 tells us we need 37.5 people ordering within our organization in that week. Okay. So for Tasha, we're going to say she needs 38 people per week ordering to make $1,000 a week. Remember, they don't have to be people that she has necessarily enrolled. So now we're going to multiply that out. We're going to say, like, okay, because we want to be sure this is long-term income. We need 38 people times the 4 weeks of the month. You need only 152 customers only ordering 120 BV to hit that weekly goal for the whole month. So Tasha, I don't know where your organization is right now, but your goal needs to be, I need to build myself to the place that within my downline organization, 152 people are ordering every single week. Now, we know because it's got to be 600 on one side and 300 on the other. I'll take this a step further. This I wouldn't necessarily do with somebody brand new because it just will confuse them. But basically what this would boil down to is 50 people, about 50, well, we'll say 51 people. 51 people on the left ordering per month and 101 people on the right ordering per month. So what Tasha needs to do is she needs to go into her tree and she needs to like look at where her numbers are at right now. How many people does she have on her left and how many people does she have on her right? Okay, so you have to start there with knowing what's in your organization. And I'm not saying like looking at who's ordering right now, because part of what we're doing with this brand new initiative is reaching back out to people, right? You need to get to the point, Tasha needs to get to the point in her business where 50 people are ordering every 30 days in her organization on her left or right, whatever. And that 101 people are ordering on her right. That will give her the house of bricks. That will give her that consistent income if they're ordering those products every 30 days.
Now, would that number shift? Because on my right, I have 150,000 stored BV. So that's my 600 side. So my left side is the side I need 300 people. So would the number of people switch? Would I need 101 people on my left?
No, because your larger volume is always going to then pull from your right if you have a bank there. So if you have a bank there, it's going to pull that volume. You're not going to need that volume. So your focus right now needs to be how fast can you get 50 people ordering on your left side consistently.
Okay.
Now, I mean, I do believe you have to somewhat build in balance. You can't totally ditch the right leg just because there's volume there. But if I were you and you have volume on that right-hand side, your goal needs to be then, how fast can I get 50 people on my left-hand side that are ordering?
Well, I got one, so I only need 49 more.
Good job, girl. Good job. That's where it starts. It starts with one, right? Susan rolls Brenda. Brenda is the chatty Cathy in the salon. That's how it starts to happen. And that's why there's real power in the leverage of the comp plan, because it isn't that I'm saying, like, Tasha, you need to go out and enroll 51 people. I'm not. I'm saying, Tasha, you need to go out and you need to share with 20 people who all share with 2 people. And then your numbers like far exceed what you need. You always have to be enrolling. Like, we never stop enrolling. So when Tasha hits her 51 people, I want to know, and I'm like going to celebrate you massively, and we're all going to celebrate you. And then you're going to keep going, right? Because you're going to reach that $1,000, and then you're like, okay, we're going to grow. That's great. That's great. Because we're never going to take for granted what this looks like, and we're always going to be adding people. But this is a good way to benchmark where you want to be. And it's a good way to show people that are coming new into the business, especially with this Forever Pack, how the long-term money can really work for them and what it looks like reality. So for example, if you have a brand new business builder that comes in and they're like, Tasha, they want to earn $1,000 a month. And you get all the way down here and they're like, 152 customers, that like seems like a lot. That's when you can start to explain that to them. Our comp plan and the way it works, it's a team. You guys, I always joke to people because I was like horrible like at sports. Like, I've just never been athletic, but my mom always is like jokes that I went out for like every team. And I tell people, like, to this day, I think it was because I just always loved being a part of a team. And that like God was like somehow teeing me up for like the best team I would ever build, which is this business. Because if I'm meeting with a new business builder, I'm saying, okay, so you need 152 customers to hit that $1,000, right? Numbers are numbers are numbers. I'm not going to make it seem small or easy for them. But what if, like, I make a commitment to enroll a certain number of people on that side? What if you make a certain commitment? What if we made a commitment together to throw launch parties and sip and samples and help other people find their 2 people? That 150 then comes fast, much faster. And if they can get aligned with the fact that they're not in it themselves, they will catch the vision faster. And this is a great, great way to lay it out. Does anybody have any questions? I feel like I threw a lot at you.
Thank you so much for breaking it down, like, so simple. Like, I've been feeling so lost in like how and where to go from here. Like, and this just gives me such a tangible like goal to say, okay, if I enroll 20 people and get them to like, I don't have to enroll 152 people. Like, that's just so freeing in that mindset and really gives like a focal point and direction. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I think that you guys, like, I think that the verbiage around 25% off is going to be so pivotal for this Forever Pack, because people, again, can really align with that. And like, the fastest way Tasha can get to her 50 people is if she helps other people get there. So Meredith wants me to break it down by, okay, the number of, okay, consultants. So, okay, so that would be, I'm not good at this, Meredith. So on the left-hand side, to get to 50, that would be a lot of consultants, I think. So hang on.
Well, I was just thinking, like, with managers, like, okay, so what you were saying, if you're going to help people go manager, that's 369, right? That's 9, 369, right? 9 people for manager. Is that correct?
7, it's them plus 2 plus 4 more. So it's 7.
So 7. So then if you do 7, I was trying to figure out that math. Because
so for Tasha in this example, no, I'm sorry, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, for Tasha in this example, if Tasha focused on getting 7 managers on her left-hand side, she would be to her 50 people. Right. So I think that's a good way to frame it up, Meredith, of the simplicity of it. So like, if
we're focusing on you share, they share, and it's just it's forever, then I think it's really simple to be like, okay, how many managers do you need to develop, or how many consultants do you need to help people go consultant? How, like, helping a certain amount of people go consultant even can help as well.
Right. Because I mean, honestly, like if you like, let's say we just took managers. Because remember, you don't have to personally enroll those managers. They can be anywhere within your organization. So in this example, Tasha would need 7 managers on her left and roughly 14 managers on her right. Now, since it sounds like Tasha is on a leg where there's already volume, I mean, I would encourage Tasha to like go through, like, are those 7 managers already there? They probably already are. But if you're not on a leg where you maybe have volume built up, and that's totally okay. Some of the biggest builders, actually most of the biggest builders in Isogenics had to build both of their legs. You just then dig in and you say like, okay, I need to create 7 managers on the left and 14 on the right. And I can do that because maybe you're going to commit to personally having 4 new personally enrolled managers, which would get you to the Dickerhoof promotion. And then you're going to help those people develop managers, right? So there's like ways to really like build on this.
Right. And if you go through your downline, depending on how long you guys have been with us, you know, a lot of us have people who are sitting on a team and they have no idea. And maybe they've been ordering, maybe they haven't, but this is a great time to go back with leading with this Forever Pack and saying, okay, look, oh my gosh, you've got like 30 people underneath you on your team leg. Like, I don't know if you know, but this is a team thing. And so getting people excited, hey, would you be willing to jump on a video chat with me so I can explain this to you and how we can really capitalize on that? Because they will then have that banked volume on one leg and they can really just run.
Yeah.
And then also this goes along with leader in action. You guys, I know, I think a lot of times we were like stressing ourselves out with like, 300 BV and like, you know, the value pack. And with this, it's just literally 100 BV. You can just do that formulation with 100 BV. So,
yeah. I mean, that's really what I have planned for you guys. I mean, if somebody else wants me to work their numbers to do another example, just so that you guys can kind of see how it lays out. I didn't look in the chat even to see if anybody had given me a number. If somebody else wants to give me a number, we can work through another number just as an example to kind of give you the repetition of how to get there. Okay. 5,000 a month is the goal. Okay. Okay. So 5,000 a month. We're going to talk in terms of annual, right? Because that's $60,000 for most people. That is a full-time income. If you live in the Midwest like me, that's like a really good full-time income. I know my California girls are like, yeah, I can't even get an apartment with that amount of money. But in the Midwest, that's a lot of freaking money. Okay, so $60K annually. That's how it breaks down. Okay, so $5,000 a month. So remember, step 1 is to go from annual to monthly, which we've done, right? So we know where our goal is $5,000 a month. The next step then is going from monthly to weekly. So we're going 5,000 divided by 52 weeks. Right. I'm going to do that right now. Okay. Is that right? No. 5.
I think it's, yeah, and I think it's 23 cycles a week.
Okay.
Should be $1,250 a week, right?
$1,250 per week. Okay, so $1,250 divided by 54 is 23. Is that what you got? 23 cycles a week? Yeah. So 23 cycles per week. All right, now this is where we lose people, but we're going 23 cycles times the 900 BV. Because it's just easier to calculate it as a total BV and then to break it down, okay? So 23 cycles times 900. So you need 20,700 BV flowing through your organization per week. that marker is awful. Okay, now we know that the average order basket size in Isogenics is 120 BBB. So we're going to divide by 120. That means we need, so we're going to do 20 divided by 120 BB equals 172.5 people. So we're going to say 170, we'll just say 173 people ordering Isogenics per week. To some of you, that feels like a lot. Remember, leverage, 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 right? It builds fast. Okay, so 173 times 4, because there's 4 weeks in the month and we're building our house of bricks, not a house of cards. We need 692 people ordering per month. Okay, so under 700. You think about, you know, like Meredith, I'd be curious what your number is. Like my organization is just over 11,000, right? So like the thought of like 700, yeah, Meredith's at 17,000. You know what I mean? Like it seems like a lot, you guys, but the reality isn't, because there's a lot, we've had a lot of retention issues, right? So we're doing something totally different now. So we need 692 people ordering per month. I'm going to take that number and divide it by 3. So what that means is, on we'll say your left, you need 230 people ordering, and $462, I guess we'll say on the right. So 230 people ordering on one side and 462 people ordering on the other. That's what it will take to earn $60,000 a year. Okay.
And 25 managers is all that is, because I took that number and divided it by 7. So 173 or 173, yeah, divided by 7, right?
Yep.
So then that's 20. That's not that many managers, you guys. If we're becoming a manager factory, or let's say, like Dave MacArthur said, he enrolled somebody who's a manager factory. So that person may like be enrolled like under you.
I mean, I think the reason that I wanted to lay out for you in that very first whiteboard exercise, one, because I think the 25% off is amazing verbiage and it's something that people understand. And number 2, that I want you to understand, like the you share, they share will pay for them 3 months worth of product. Because we're not just talking then to people about getting their first 30 days for free to like share Isogenics. We're talking about how we're going to help them pay for 3 months worth of nutrition. And I think that really changes the game for people when it comes to a value transfer of like, do I really want to put myself out there? Do I really want to do this extra work? 3 months of free groceries makes it worthwhile. And if then like anyone in that circumstance continues to share, they will hit their first cycle. Once they get their first taste of residual income, that opens up a whole new conversation, right? So you really got to focus on what those initial numbers are and posture it in a way for people that it isn't them signing up to do the business. There are people that you will want to vision cast this with because they will be coming to you for the business. But there are plenty of people that are going to come because of the products. And part of building forever customers is having them be happy and the simple and the affordability and the simplicity of it. And to be able to show somebody like, let's help you enroll 2 people and have them enroll 2 people. And then we'll get your first 3 months worth of products for free. That's like really powerful verbiage to share. Okay. Anybody else have any other questions for me? What they are messing. Yeah. Yep. Anything else, you guys? Meredith, do you want to share our exciting news for tomorrow?
I do. I'm so excited, you guys. So it's Isogenics' 17th birthday. I've been with the company 7 years. So when they had their 10th birthday, it's so crazy. That's when Isogenesis came out. And so they are releasing a birthday cake flavored shake. And what's really exciting, okay, so there's a few different things with this one. They are no longer allowing you to order 6 and get the 10% off anymore. So you just need to order, and you won't get that discount, unfortunately, but it's just so that there's more shake for everyone else. And then there will be sprinkles in the shake, and they are all vegetables. Like it's dyed from vegetables, and it says, so we have images for you guys that we'll be posting in the group so that you guys can use those on your social media. You can be really clever and, build that curiosity on your stories. But remember, this is something that I wanted to talk about, and maybe Julie, you can jump in with this. But going back to the people that you've previously enrolled and you want to share with them, because this is your grocery store, you are having the best customer service. You are going to let them know about the shake, even if you think that you're paying them. You guys, I would highly recommend, this is so weird, I emailed everyone for the last shake and I got so many responses back. Like, I don't know why people look at their email. I don't. But I text, I email, and you can look at that in your business blueprints in your back office. You can see all of your personally enrolled's emails and phone numbers. I try to friend everyone in my downline. I try so that I can Facebook message at least to let them know about this, because just posting on your Facebook wall will literally do nothing. So you need to be your own storefront owner and go and tell these people about this. And you can send a cute image and whatever. So anything else you want to add to that, Julie?
Yeah. So just a couple of things. So my background is in marketing, and I want you to think about, if you owned a brick and mortar store, would you do, and you were having like this amazing celebration, you were releasing a brand new product, would you do one Facebook post and hope that your customer knew? You just wouldn't. You just wouldn't. So I want you to take some time this afternoon to get yourself organized so that you can really help reach more people. And there will be some people, you guys, that maybe they're terminated, maybe they're not ready to open another account. I would just encourage you to think about can you order product for them? Can you do a mass order for people in your area that might be willing to try one canister of shake? I mean, we did that with the salted caramel. We've gotten several new customers of people that just wanted to try one canister of shake. So we ordered it for them and said, if you like it and want to reorder, then we'll get you set up with your own wholesale account. It's a great way to bring about new customers too. The last soapbox thing, which Meredith already knows, that I will just say is that I know that everybody experienced the glitch with Instagram and Facebook last week. I want everybody to really think about, if Facebook went down, where would your Isogenics business be? And do you need to take steps and action right now to ensure that if there was another glitch, if this was last week Tuesday and Facebook was glitching on our shake release, how would it impact your business? Would you still be able to reach people? Would you have gotten their contact information? Do you have ways that you can reach them? If you don't, that's okay. That's a really great, just awareness thing. And all I'm saying is you are your own business owner. Take control of your own customers. Pull email addresses, pull phone numbers. There are apps that you can download where you can organize people's phone numbers in for group texting, all that kind of stuff. Just think about how you can control your business, and that social media is just one piece of it. Because I know so many people in their Isogenics business where they're relying on Facebook to be their marketing, to be their client management system, to be everything. And this was just a really great reality check for people that you want to have other ways to reach them. And specifically on days where there's a shake release, if you do the work now and organize your customers and your downline into some other format outside of Facebook, it will serve you the rest of the year. For every other promotion that comes out, for every new thing, for when Isogenesis comes back out, all those things, you'll have gotten yourself organized. So I just encourage you to take that opportunity today to get yourself into a place where you have your customers' information. And if you don't have information for your downline, a really easy thing is you can go on Google Forms and you can create a really short Google survey where you can just, ask members of your downline to input their email address or phone number, whatever. It's a really great way to capture that information. So,
and we are going to keep this. I mean, I posted in the business groups, but don't announce it in product groups yet, just because you want to build that excitement. You want people to say, I want to know what it is. Can I be first to know on your list? People like that. So make sure that you're not just letting the cat out of the bag. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But I'm excited for it, and I think it's going to be amazing. We can make a ton of different cake balls. You can make, there's, all these recipes that can come to be posted in the groups. So do that today. Get your list of people that you're going to message. Get your list of everybody and your script ready to go out to message these people. And I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Julie, for all of that. I loved every second of it. Thank you so much.
Good. You're welcome. We'll see you guys next week.
All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.